Hey, so I'm making this scuffed video to quickly explain my reasoning behind even making this video. I'm not a YouTuber, just some guy quickly trying to show off his build to help maybe somebody. Feel free to skip ahead to where I'm showing off my mods and enjoy the gameplay behind. And sorry in advance for yapping. So, this is by no means a guide. This is more so a showcase. I am just doing this because there are zero good endgame builds out for Gley or any other characters for that example. Or for, yeah, the guides suck. And there are none to begin with. So this is a good infinite ammo Gley. It's good in all content. It's good solo. It's good with a team. In fact, I'd say it's even better with a team. And I just hope the guide helps somebody out. So the gameplay is in the back. I do die a few times, but the boss goes down. I'm fighting the Swamp Walker because I'm unable to fight the Hanging Man solo for some reason. It doesn't let me queue in. So enjoy the game video, the mods, and enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you guys the mods I'm using now. And we'll just start off here with, well, before I want to explain that this is definitely a highly optimized build. As you can see, my mod capacity is 74. I have almost 7 mod slots halved, so it can be optimized even further. All my mods are maxed, halved. I just want to emphasize this is an endgame build. It's not fully optimized. I definitely have more improvements I can make, and I have ideas on how to improve them that I will explain later. But I just wanted to emphasize this is not an optimized build, or this is an optimized build for endgame users with Ultimate Gley. And if you're looking for a more beginner-friendly guide, there's already another YouTuber who has something pretty decent for an earlier version that utilizes super senses and a sniper, and I think that's perfectly fine to get you through the early game until you're ready to optimize like this. So I'll go over my mods now, though. So quickly, I'm going to my melee, mid-air maneuvering. I just like this one. You can use whatever melee you want. It doesn't matter. I like this. For MP conversion, using it only for the skill cooldown. The max MP has no effect on our build. It doesn't matter. Nimble Fingers, using it purely for skill cooldown. Stim Accelerant, I'm using this just to scale my HP even higher. Try and become more tanky. Max MP, again, does nothing for our build. Skill extension, this is skill duration, so our freaking increased sensory lasts longer. And then focus singular, We're using this just to push up our skill cooldown just slightly more. It's only 6%, but it gets us where we need to get. Agony, again, MP is useless, but just pushing up our defense any little bit we can get. Increase HP, increase defense. Again, Gley's not a tanky build. She has no shields, so you need as much HP and defense as you can kind of get while not sacrificing your infinite ammo. And then maximize duration, again, just more skill duration to make our infinite ammo last longer. And the MP, or skill modifier power, does nothing for us. I tested skill power, as far as I can tell, it doesn't affect any of our builds whatsoever. And for future, I have a few ideas on how to scale it. I'll quickly go over it. And here, you can look up any item in the game, by the way, so if you don't know where to get a certain mod that I'm using, you can search up here. So, but how to optimize this further in the future, what I'm thinking is more so, I think it was Predator Instinct here, when using a firearm, while frenzied, firearm attacks gradually increase. I'm not sure if this scales with the rocket launchers that I'm using. It should. And this will just give you even more damage later on. I think I can fit into the build in order to push it even further past its limits. And this last slot's also empty. You can use it for resistances. I just leave it empty because there's nothing better that I've found really that I need here. And you can see here my cooldown is 10.5 seconds and my duration's 9.3. So we have basically 1 second in between casting and our duration. So our weapon, we are using the organ. You can also see I have kind of min-maxed it. It's not perfect with the modifiers on it, but I have crit rate, crit damage, explosive attack, and just extra damage to Colossus, which are the bosses. And it's pretty good boss slayer. It's automatically already pretty good for just AoEing and mobbing everything down in a mission. Now my mods are not optimized at all. I've been more focused on my character than I have been my weapon. But just quickly, firearm crit rate. We always want as much crit rate as we can. Explosive attack, just boosting our damage even more. Poison priority. I don't know why that's on there. That doesn't matter. But focus fire, just extra weak point damage, a little bit more critical hit. Fire rate is really good on the organ since it's already a super fast firing weapon. It just gets off more rockets every second, increasing your damage with infinite ammo. Just more critical hit damage here with better concentration. Marksman's just a little bit extra critical hit rate with a little bit of attack. And this last mod I normally do just the weakness, so the enhancement of toxic or fire, chill, whatever the boss is very weak to is what I'd normally slot here, just to get a little extra DPS out. My weapon's not optimized at all. Like I said, I've been more focused on my character. This is good enough. And that is the build. You have your reactor that I have skill duration up and skill cooldown. I don't think you need anything more than that. You can get them higher, it's even better, because then you might be able to take off another skill cooldown mod, for example, and get more health or something. But my reactors and my components are not optimized whatsoever, besides having skill duration up and cooldown. Now, for modder, for the components, I'd recommend getting one of every resistant on each mod, so like fire, res, chill res, toxic and electric, etc. And even later game, which I'm about to get to really start min-maxing the build, for your components, they have these set bonuses. And just to start out with, I think I'm going to go for a veteran set for even a little slightly more critical rate and just that extra firearm attack damage. So that's my build. That's also my plans to try and scale it future down the line. Like I said, this is a Gley build. Super min-maxed already. Going to min-max it further. And we'll see where we can push it. But that's the build for now. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope it helps somebody.